And sometimes when people look inside themselves, what they see is not good.
Right.
And they just want to operate on the surface level of like, I wear this and I wear that and I wear these brand names and I work with so-and-so. But I'm like, but you ain't shit as a human. I don't give a shit about what you're wearing. I don't give a shit about what car you're driving. I don't give a fuck about who you're around and who you work with. You don't have nothing of substance in here.
It's interesting because you're not internally in the record label. So like, how often are you working with record labels?
So it depends, right? Whether they pay me.
What do you mean?
Some labels pay me, and sometimes the team, the manager will pay me themselves, or the artist will pay me. Right. So it really depends.
Yeah. Even if they're on a label.
I'm sorry?
Even if they're on a label.
Yes, even if they're on a label.
Yeah.
So it really depends. But I think it really depends on the label's involvement with the artist.
How is it to strategize like with the labels? Is it kind of...
Most labels don't have a strategy.
Okay.
Most people really just don't have a fucking strategy. I'm sorry, even like big artists.
You don't gotta apologize to me. I know.
It's frustrating. It's just like, I don't know.
Do you think... Go ahead.
And I don't get it. I just don't understand how you don't have like at least some sort of blueprint on like, this is what we're gonna do in the next 5 years. This is what we're gonna do with this album. And like, there's very few people who actually have like direction and a strategy. And I don't know. I don't move like that. You know what I mean? So for me, it's so foreign, but yeah.
No, I know from personal experience speaking to you, it was always very much like, this is the reason why we're going to go and do this. Look, this is going to lead into this. And
exactly.
You're talking like 4 to 6 months out, you know?
Of course.
And it's not, and again, what we're talking about is Jessie's projects. They're not Spanish speaking projects. They're English speaking, but you're still, because she's Latina, you're still promoting her in the Latin markets, making sure that she's getting the visibility and the looks. And obviously, like, you don't have her all year round, but when you have her for a certain amount of time, you make sure go.
Yeah.
I actually remember one time we had to cancel on you one day, but it's because she was in the studio. Do you remember that?
No, she went to the studio till 5 o'clock in the morning, and they nominated her for the Grammy for being human in public.
Everybody went to sleep at 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Yeah. And then at 8 a.m., my phone is ringing off the hook. But I don't know what's happening. I just I see like 6 missed calls. I'm like, fuck that. But the only person I talked to was at 5:30 in the morning was you. You're like, Loren. I sent you a text message.
You sent me a text. I think
like I'm really sorry. We're gonna have to cancel this press.
Yeah.
Mans didn't sleep.
I know.
And
I got it though. I mean, she did like a 12-hour day the first time I ever went on promo with you guys. She did like a 12-hour day.
That was that same? No, that wasn't that same.
It was that same trip in Miami.
Was that trip?
That was the first time we ever did promo together.
Crazy.
We had a 12-hour day the first day.
That's right.
She didn't complain. We ate it at Pollo Tropical in a gas station.
Yes. Yeah. In a parking lot,
In a parking lot.
Yeah.
we got 30 minutes. And I thought, I'm like, she's going to send me to go fuck myself. No. She's going to be like, I'm not... Sorry, push all the interviews. I need to have my lunch. And rightfully so, because
I was the one, if anything, to be like, I need to sit down somewhere and eat.
We had Pollo Tropical. She was like, yo, I love Pollo Tropical. And I'm just like, I love you. She was so humble. She was so cool.
Yeah.
It was like, I didn't know what to expect, because I've been in this business for such a long time. And I've worked with artists that I love.
As artists.
Yeah, as artists, I love them. And then I started working with them. And like when you buy a firecracker that doesn't work and you light it and it goes,
oh my God.
It was that. It felt like defeating. I was just like, wow, I had a whole different idea about who you were. And I thought you were who you said you were and who you project yourself to be, and you're an asshole. Wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They always say, what's that saying? Like,
don't meet your idols.
Don't meet your idols. Not that they were my idols. I don't have idols, but it's like I was a fan.
Yeah. Of course.
Like I was a fan of Jessie, obviously. Fan,
too.
But
and you remain a fan because you fuck with the human, right?
And I'm gonna say this, and I say this to everybody. She's one of the best humans in this business. She's one of the best artists I've ever met as a person. She's unbelievable. And she has treated me with such love and respect. And it's just like, it was much more than I ever thought. You know what I mean? Like, I was such a fan of hers because her music cut me so deeply. And it was like such a visceral reaction every time I would hear a song. She like gutted me, like her writing, like everything.
Yeah, her pen is crazy.
Her pen is crazy. And then when I met her and I was like, whoa, you're like really good person. You know what I mean? I'm like, and you treat everybody so fucking beautiful. Like, I'm like, I mean, she's just been, to me, she's been such a beautiful person. And I remember one time I told her about something that I was going through with my family, and she like called me to check up on me. Do you know how rare that is? It's always me checking up on everyone, right? Because I'm like, hey, how you? I was like, I can't believe she even remembered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I think what it is as well with you is that we've always recognized how like you're just a real fucking person in a business that are full of people that are not that. Right?
I know.
You're genuine. I mean, you've been like that since day one.
I know. You guys all have too, man.
I just don't know how to operate any other way.
Me either.
And Byron.
Me either.
Byron's like all of
amazing.
us, like
I know.
Jeremiah, Bernie. You met Burnett. Like everybody on the team is like.
Everybody, I know. It's really refreshing. It's really rare.
It's really rare.
It's really rare.
Honestly, I don't work on the team anymore, but like it's all still family.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like
I know. I've hung out with you guys so many times outside of like after you left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember we ate roti in in Toronto when I went to her show.
You went to Pat's.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
That place is amazing.
Say it again. That
amazing.
Place
amazing. That roti I ate was
it's fire. That's one of the spots.
Fire.
But yeah, I mean, you're just a genuine person, and that's why it's like it's easy to fuck with you because I don't know. It's just it's an easy connection.
Yeah, but some people don't fuck with me because I think that
because of that.
Yeah. Because I think people who are not genuine are also are essentially scared to be around people who are, because people who are genuine, they can see right through you. And you know what I mean? Like, they don't want you to see right through them.
Right.
I'm like, like I talk a lot of shit online, and I throw a lot of jabs, not at people directly, just in general. I'm just like,
it's like uppercuts.
Yeah.
It's like hooks and uppers.
You know what I mean?
But
it's not directed at anybody in specifically. Sure. Like 95% of the time it's not, right? Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, fuck it. But and I say it. But I think that like bothers people because it makes them look inside themselves. And sometimes when people look inside themselves, what they see is not good.
Right.
And they just want to operate on the surface level of like, I wear this and I wear that and I wear these brand names and I work with so-and-so. But I'm like, but you ain't shit as a human. I don't give a shit about what you're wearing. I don't give a shit about what car you're driving. I don't give a fuck about who you're around and who you work with. You don't have nothing of substance in here.
All right, folks. I hope you're enjoying this convo. There is a ton of value that you can extract from it. And speaking of which, if you're an artist or manager watching this and you want to get more in-depth strategies regarding your career, then my one-on-one consultations could be for you. These are fully personalized, just you and me tackling whatever you need in your career. Now, if you're not familiar with me, if you don't know, I have over 16 years of experience working with artists like Jessie Reyez and Eminem, to managers like Troy Carter and Tyler Henry, to working with brands like Nike or the Toronto Raptors. I have deep knowledge in many areas of the music business that can help you map out your next moves. Whether that's helping with your personal brand or creating a marketing plan or building out your content strategies that actually provides results, or simply navigating the music industry to whatever is most relevant to where you're at, I want to help. You can now book a one-on-one consultation session for a fee with me through my Calendly. You can find the link in the description below. Now let's get back to the pod.
To me, like, I'd rather hang out with people who fucking wear clothing from fucking thrift shops and ride a bicycle if they're fucking good people who are smart and debate ideas and bring stuff to the table and actually stimulate your fucking mind. But if all we're talking about is what the fuck, where you went shopping, like, yo, who are you? Who the fuck really are you? Like, clothes define you?
In this day and age,
It's wild.
On that note, in this day and age in the music business, like artists, I feel like the more authentic you are, the higher you're going to get into this business.
Yeah.
I feel like that because the audience believes you.
I know. And they can call you shit.
Because the audience can see right
through you.
Fucking through you.
I know.
Like all the whatever, how much money you got and all that, none of that shit matters.
Yeah.
Are you able to connect with people because you're coming from a genuine place?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's not like it was 25 years ago where you have these manufactured, like, especially here in North America. Like,
oh, yeah.
It doesn't work that way, I don't think.
No, it doesn't anymore. This is a different generation. Like, if you go to a protest, you see, like, 16-year-old kids in high school, like, protesting. You know what I was doing in high school? I was doing acid in high school. I was smoking joints wrapped in, I don't know, let me not say that, but I was smoking joints. I was doing acid. I was doing shrooms. I didn't give a shit about the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Watching the news was for old people. I wasn't involved.
Yeah,
like I go to protests and I see young kids, man, like trying to fight for their freedom, trying to fight for their country.
Yeah.
To me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's real, dude. That's beautiful. And so when I get to share my time and work with an artist like Jessie, you know what I'm saying? That's really about her people. That's about, like, you know, like, helping people. That's not afraid to go to a protest. That's not afraid to, like, show up and donate. And she's just, you know, like, it's just, yeah, man. I think a lot of people don't fuck with me because of that. Cause I, like, being around me is just like, a lot of people come up to me and they're like, I wish, you know, I wish I could do the stuff that you do and go to protests and do this and do that. And it's like,
why don't you just do it? Anyway.
Girl.
Yeah, anyways.
Girl, you know, it's just like, so why don't you do it? And it's like, you know, like when you go to therapy and your therapist holds you accountable for something and you're like, but, and they're like, no, but nothing. It's this, right? And you're like, I feel like I like being real genuine and being like a real ass motherfucker like I am is sometimes not, like, people don't like it. A lot of people like it. A lot of people are like, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
You're a real one. But a lot of people are like,
but you're divisive in that sense.
Yeah.
Like, not trying to be, but it's just like, what you're saying is people that fuck with you or they don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
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 Do you think why? Do you think that makes a good publicist? Because I feel like the publicists that I've been around who are really dope, they have a very hard line of like what it is and what it isn't. Do you know what I mean? What I'm saying by that?
In what sense?
Their values.
Yeah.
You know, they have a very, like, for them, like the moral compass, and not to get into a moral conversation and moral values, because that's a messy conversation in my opinion in many ways. But I feel like the best publicists that I've been around, like a Dana.
Yeah.
They
I was just thinking about it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, yeah. They know what they stand for and what they don't.
Yeah.
Is that what is the quality that makes up a good publicist, you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Because I think when it comes down to it, we are going to be the ones to guide you in the best direction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, if you stand on business, you're going to have a good mentor. Like, if your mentor or your publicist or your manager, like, they stand on business and they're a solid person, they're going to guide you to make the best decisions. When it's time to put out a statement about a social political issue and you got people on your team that are like good people
Yeah.
and have integrity and a good moral compass,
Yeah.
those are the people that are going to lead you in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think, hell yeah.
Do you think that that it's important then for the publicists and the artists to have aligned values?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Yeah, like I wouldn't work. And I don't, oh fuck it, we'll get political. I wouldn't work with an artist who was a Trump supporter and supported the ICE raids that are currently being done to like hard-working immigrants
Mm-hmm.
who are the backbone of this country, not just in the economic sense, but culturally.
Mm-hmm.
Like immigrants contribute so much aside from being part of the workforce. Culturally, what makes this country beautiful, the only thing that makes this country beautiful, in my opinion, is the diversity.
Mm-hmm.
We're so rich in that. It's so beautiful, right? And if you support, like the law isn't always a guide for morality. Slavery was legal. Segregation was legal.
Mm-hmm.
Were those two things right? Of course not. So just because there's a law in place made by people who have historically oppressed brown and black folks doesn't mean that we should abide by that law. It doesn't mean we should respect it. So if you're so gung-ho about laws, right? Then what would you have done in the time of segregation? You would have been like, oh yeah, that's the law.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck your law.
Yeah.
And fuck you for thinking that.
Mm.
So if I had someone who supported that, I'd be like, that's the end of the road for me and you.
Mm.
You go find somebody who supports that.
Uh-huh.
I can't represent you. Like Nicky Jam and Anuel and Jay Quiles, how they were like, speaking at Trump's rallies. And then they turned around and they said Puerto Rico was an island of floating garbage. You know, that comedian that Trump brought on to one of his rallies. And I was like, that's your boy? This is the guy you're championing that threw paper towels at Puerto Rican people? That's your boy? I would never work with an artist who supported that.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it comes down to that. Real talk.
Yeah.
I would never support an artist who like I would never support an artist who had like domestic violence. I would never support an artist who like disrespected women. Like, nah.
Yeah. It's not.
They have to be aligned with my values. And I'm not a Democrat. At this point, I'm an anarchist. I think we should all live in communes and govern ourselves. Let me make it clear. I am not a Democrat, right? I say fuck everybody. But there's a lot of my artists.
I think it's been clear from the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of my artists who supported Kamala. And I was vehemently opposed to her, to Biden, to Trump. I thought all the candidates.
Did you cut your ties with those artists?
No. I didn't, because I understood why they supported her, right? Even though just for me, her stance on on Palestine, everything, just did not agree with anything, right?
Right.
So but I understand, right? I understand why people are still whatever. Like I understand that. But I'm just saying, like, if supporting cruelty is very different.
Mm-hmm.
Or supporting somebody who's just like waging this terror campaign on our communities, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
That's different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Democrats do it just behind our backs. I mean,
we were talking about this yesterday.
I mean, they just do it like they don't do a show about it, but they still do.
No, they still do. It's
of
still
course.
it's still a show opponent.
I mean, Obama deported 3 million people.